So Kyle, why is the BAC Group at the Living Green Expo?
Well, Eugene, I think when a lot of people think BAC, they only think of air conditioning.
Exactly.
I think we want to promote and raise awareness that the BAC Group is also renewable energy, energy management, engineering, and so much more.
Okay, so you're about to showcase things that a large segment of the community are unaware of at the moment.
Yes, that's correct. We're very excited to showcase several of our new and existing products, specifically catering to green technologies and sustainability.
Okay. So in this group then, so you have different entities within the group, obviously, that are providing these different services. So I know that you have a company that's dealing with renewable energy. So, how is that going so far, like in terms of?
Yes, so we have Bermuda Alternate Energy, which is our solar and renewable energy department. We also do insulation, energy management, engineering, plumbing, air conditioning.
Right.
So we're a very diverse company and cater to pretty much any building service that you can think of.
Okay. So do you guys focus more on like commercial installs, or are you like split between commercial and residential, or more residential?
I would say we have a pretty fair split of residential and commercial. I think a large focus is on the commercial products, but we do want to branch out more into the residential market, specifically in renewable energy.
Right. So you did talk about air conditioning. I mean, the first thing that comes to mind when I think about air conditioning is efficiency. You know what I mean? So, do you have energy efficient air conditioning solutions to be able to provide people?
Most definitely. We actually have the highest SEER rating for air conditioning units on the island.
Okay. So what's this SEER rating about? What does that mean?
Well, more or less, the higher the SEER rating, the more energy efficient the unit is. So on a month-to-month basis, you're using less energy to get the same amount of cooling or heating.
Okay. I do remember talking to someone in the industry before, and they were talking to me about how, people generally purchase based on price. So they look at one unit that may be, $1,800, and another unit may be like $1,200. They say, oh, well, yeah, definitely get the $1,200 one.
Yeah.
And most of us are not considering running costs. So this SEER rating seems to be attached with running costs, what you're actually paying every month on your electricity bill, for
Most
the use
definitely.
of this.
With the higher SEER rating, you're definitely realizing long-term cost savings with running that unit.
Right. And you guys have products that have the highest SEER ratings on the island.
That's right.
Okay. All right. Well, that's worth bringing to the expo. All right.
Most
So
definitely.
what are the other sustainable things that you offer? You talked about some engineering services, and you talked about, I guess you said energy management.
Yes.
So how does that fit in with the whole sustainability part?
Well, I guess I'll start with the renewable energy. So first and foremost, system-wise, we have SolarEdge, Savant Power, Solarc, and Panasonic systems. So we have a wide range of systems that customers can enjoy.
Oh, okay. And what about, do you guys get into like battery systems and things of that nature as well? Or?
Of course. So we have several battery technologies that we can pair with any of our solar systems. So they range from the SolarEdge home battery, the Savant Power PS20, the Home Grid Stack series, and also the Panasonic Evervolt series. So a wide range of options depending on what the customer's needs are.
Right. So this is a little bit off from the expo, but a lot of people ask about, people think about, when they think about renewable energy, they're like, well, I want to go off grid.
Oh, yeah.
So are you selling solutions to help people to get off grid, or all these systems generally like grid tied?
Both, actually. So we typically start with two options. One would be the grid tied system, battery ready, and then give another option with batteries. So if they do want to proceed going off grid, of course you would need extra battery energy, but that's certainly a possibility depending on the customer's needs.
Oh, okay. All right. That's good. All right. So what about this energy management? Like what do people need to know about energy management, or how do your services, how can they help people?
Well, we actually have one of the new products that we're going to be showing at the Living Green Expo. It's a product from Savant called the Flexible Load Management Modules. And all it really is you can think of it as a switch and an energy monitor for individual circuits. So it gives people insight on how they're consuming their energy and how to control it more effectively.
Okay, all right. So this is kind of like something that just gives you data around your fridge is drawing X amount of energy this month.
Yeah.
And those towel heaters, maybe you should unplug them.
Yeah, and actually through the Savant Power Up, you can control those devices remotely. So if you see your towel heaters running in the middle of the day when you're not at home, you can switch that load off.
Oh, that's very
Save
interesting.
energy.
Yeah.
And also, during a grid outage scenario, they have what are called energy scenes. So you can predetermine what loads you want to come on during a grid outage scenario. So if you have a battery system, you have your lights, your fridge, water pump, whatever is essential to you can be switched on. Everything else is turned off.
And everything else will turn off. Yeah, I guess parents want to know, can they turn off the kids' TVs or the computers?
Yes, we can definitely do that as well.
That might be a good sales point when you're out there.
Your kids
All
having
right.
too much TV time, cut it off.
Cut it off. Okay. Energy management systems. Do you guys do any work around, I guess, advising people around like how to reduce the energy consumption? You know what I mean? With the different appliances, do you do any assessments that help people to say, well, this piece of equipment here is a real energy hog. You might want to like upgrade that, or do you do any work like that?
Yes, certainly. We do offer energy audit services for both residential and commercial facilities. So the goal, as you said, is just to help people manage their energy more effectively, identify areas where efficiency could be increased. So, for example, your air conditioning units or your refrigerator.
Right.
And really getting those opportunities to reduce overall energy costs.
From your experience, like, what are the things that generally drive up people's energy costs the most? If somebody's watching this right now, like, what are the things that they should be like looking out for? Where does all that, most of the energy consumption come from appliances point of view?
From an appliances point of view, I would say the main culprits are water heaters, pumps, and refrigeration equipment.
Right. What about washers and dryers? How do they rate?
Yeah, they can definitely contribute significantly if you're doing a lot of washing and drying. If it's once a week, it shouldn't contribute that great to your energy bills.
Yeah, I think people with kids are washing a lot more than once a week.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, for real. So that's good. All right, so when people come to the expo, what can they expect to see from the BAC Group?
Well, we're going to have a lot of our new equipment on display. So we have several of our solar PV inverters and batteries. We also have EV chargers, heat pump water heaters. We have a wide range of products that we'll be displaying. And we definitely look forward to talking more about this with people and interacting with them at the expo.
Okay, so people will be able to see the equipment that you use and,
and get hands-on.
And get hands-on introduction to how it works and how they can benefit from it and things of that nature.
And we also have a line of portable batteries and solar systems called EcoFlow. So this can help people to maybe replace their old portable generator, and this is a more sustainable product than burning fossil fuels.
Right. Okay, this is great. Yeah. And just for anybody who's watching, we're talking to Kyle Fisher from the BAC Group. It looks like they've really gotten into sustainability. I'm impressed, and they have all these products and services available for the broader community. So we encourage you, come out, make sure you stop by the BAC Group booth at the Living Green Expo, learn about all these products and services they have to offer, because it looks like you can benefit from them. I'm definitely interested now. I'm sitting there and, maybe I was just thinking about air conditioning too. And everybody could do it with an energy efficient air conditioning unit, because living in a place like Bermuda, a lot of times, like, cooling, some type of cooling system is essential, and when we talk about sustainability, you know what I mean? We're still keeping, progress in mind. We don't want to go completely backwards, but we just want to find more efficient and effective ways of being able to deliver the outcomes that we're looking for. And it looks like you guys have done an amount of research, a lot of research, and brought in a lot of products to help people with meeting those needs, So How long of how big of a shift has it been? Or I guess how long has this been going on, whereas BAC has been shifting more to sustainability?
We've definitely been in the industry for quite some time. I would say about 15 years or so. I'd say recently, within the last 5 years, we've definitely seen a large expansion in our renewable energy sector.
Is this more customer driven, or has it been more leadership driven from the organization saying, listen, we want more sustainable products, or is it just that you notice that there's this huge demand now in the broader community?
I would say it's a mix of both. We've definitely seen an upturn of customers coming to us and asking us for renewable energy systems. I think that's been sort of driven by the fluctuations in the fuel adjustment rate, and vast increase in our BOCO bills.
Right. Yeah, for real. I guess that helps with business.
Definitely.
I wish there could be other ways that it could help with business, but yeah. No, but I guess it's, electricity costs is something that most people share, if not everyone.
Yeah.
And obviously fluctuations in it, impacts all of us. So, I guess the good thing about the increases is what you're explaining is that it's causing people to seek other options and people to look, more into the way that they're living, the way that they're operating, and how they can make changes to reduce the energy consumption. You know what I mean? So that's a positive thing out of it. Like I said, I wish it was other ways that we could get people's attention, but the bills that we've gotten, or the electricity bills going up, have definitely driven the interest,
Yeah, I think you're quite right. People need to start thinking about change and how they can change their energy consumption behavior.
Yeah, definitely. So do you have any lasting comments, if you want to share anything with the listening audience just about BAC, or or why they should come out again to the expo?
Well, I can say that at the expo we're going to have a lot of food and beverages. We're going to have some very exciting games and prizes to give away. So I think that people are going to look forward to that. I'm certainly looking forward to it.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. I mean, what do you guys think about the expo overall? What do you think about the idea? This is the very first time that it's happening like this. And, what's been the kind of attitude or energy in the company around your participating in it?
I think everyone's pretty hyped up about it. I know I'm certainly excited and looking forward to the expo. I may even have a little walk around myself and see what everyone else has to offer.
Right. Well, that's one of the reasons we're doing it, is we recognize that, even for those of us who are in this space, there are things that we don't know, people who are unaware of, services that we realize, that we didn't realize existed. I'm looking forward to it for the same reason.
Raising awareness is definitely key.
Yeah. So thank you very much. I appreciate you coming in and talking to us. Like I said earlier, it looks like the BAC Group has a lot to offer. It looks like they've done some good work in terms of broadening their service offerings. And so make sure you come and see the booth, learn more about energy efficiency, learn more about renewable energy, and also learn how you can also incorporate the products and services that they provide into your life, along with all the other vendors that will be on display on January 28th in the shed in Dockyard, the Living Green Expo. We look forward to seeing you there. Let's all learn about how to live naturally and think sustainably. Give thanks.